Tyrrell Hatton, along with DJ, making up this featured group. That's his third.
Arguably has been one of the top players in the world over the last few months. Has won over in Europe, has been in contention over here a lot. Won the Arnold Palmer Invitational earlier this year before the COVID lockdown. You would take 4 threes in this 11th hole all day long.
Let's go, DJ, let's go.
Yeah, beautifully into the heart of the putting surface. Allow the putter to be the superstar.
Now Hatton's effort, solid, not productive. And he will tap in for par. We've had 79 players play this hole so far and only 2 birdies on the day. Now Hatton.
Likes to fade it, but I don't think that one's peeling to the right enough. And that rough down the left-hand side has been horrid on the 12th.
Ahead to Tyrrell Hatton. Second shot.
Hits the ball very high, does the Englishman.
Sit.
Keep stretching, keep stretching.
Well, a close call, but Hatton remains at par. Hatton on the short par 4 13th, playing at 389.
Swinging in great balance right now, Tyrrell. Let's put the ball right in position.
Hatton's second shot at 13. Didn't have far to go, and Tyrrell Hatton with the closest shot to the pin. Tyrrell Hatton now on the tee at 14. Off his birdie, the tap-in variety. Talk about stress-free.
I think they're the ones that just about everybody loves, those tap-ins.
Helps that tee shot, and you get a little looser. Tyrrell Hatton, second shot, the 14th.
That's a great shot there from Tyrrell Hatton. Yeah, great shot in here from Tyrrell. Just that left for birdie.
He had a birdie back there as well. Here he is at 16, launching his drive.
Yeah, and this is the tee shot that we just heard Brooks talking about. It's actually a relatively straight hole if you look when you look at it on paper, but you know, obviously the water down the right there. You want to try and take it down the left side. Yeah, unfortunately, laid up and missed the fairway. Now he's got to deal with coming out of the rough and also trying to get the distance control correct. Yeah, looking for that one to trundle its way up there, and he'll be disappointed that he didn't find the fairway there on that layup.
Tyrrell Hatton now, birdie try on the way.
Yeah, just coming up that small slope there in front of him. Wasn't able to get it up on the top shelf out of the rough after laying up into the rough.
So he'll pay the price for a bit of a scruffy second. And the par for Hatton, but at 2 under par, he'll take that.
We cross over to Hatton on 17, just a layup here. Well, he thought he'd missed the fairway there for a second.
Tried to play it safe and maybe a little too safe.
Over on the 17th, the Englishman, Tyrrell Hatton.
He thought he'd also missed the fairway, but that one managed to stay on the left side. Good angle at this pin.
Sounded sensational, that strike, and a good strike indeed. Tyrrell Hatton with that look up the hill for 3 under.
You know, you heard numbers sprouted in the 20s and things like that, but the way this is going, this is going to be, you know, it could be 10, 12 at the end of the week, if not less than that.
Well, we haven't had any wind just yet because the conditions out overhead have been sensational. Very mild temperatures, very light breezes.
Talk about fundamentals. Look at that setup there. Absolutely perfect there from Tyrrell Hatton.
Come on, T-Hat. Come on, T-Hat.
Go.
The fans are back on the PGA Tour. Picked it really clean.
Fantastic, T-Hat. Let's go.
Oh boy. Caddy just said Tim doesn't think he can get the shorter one to the green. Now we've hit on the back edge of the green. Birdie attempt in name only for Tyrrell Hatton. 2 would be dandy from this situation.
This is where he can make the caddy look really good.
Now Hatton for the par 4 save. Undecided in the fairway, missed club, misjudgment on the second, and a 3-putt bogey for Tyrrell Hatton. Hatton won at the par still.
And a nice tee shot here for Tyrrell Hatton, starting this front 9, his back 9 of the day.
That's the voice of our John Rollins, who's on the golf course for us, covered our morning groups and feature group coverage.
Go. Go, 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 go.
This on a good line.
It went enough.
Good look here for his birdie. Should be right to left most of the way.
Not a million miles away. It'll be a handy par 4, just a little work left for the Englishman.
I think too, when a golf course plays as difficult as this is, and you've mentioned that it's almost got that major championship feel about it there, Mark, you grind, then finally you get to a hole where it is a little bit shorter, maybe an accessible pin, you don't hit the best shot. It's very, very easy to become frustrated.
Well, this whole location just begging you to take dead aim.
Come back, come back, come back.
Okay, don't give up on it.
Tyrrell Hatton from just off the green at 2. This is a birdie try. Along with John Rollins and Mark Immelman, John Walls here at PGA Tour Live. First round coverage of the Vivint Houston Open. Hatton remains at -1.
Add a little length to that driver, and he is showing it off.
Hatton on the way.
And this one started just a little left, but appears to be cutting back nicely, and that one's well positioned. Yeah, 261 downwind, so plenty of firepower. This one's cutting into the center part of the green. Pretty smart shot. One hop. Get up there, ball. All right. Not too bad right there on the front edge. Yeah, very similar place from where Jordan Spieth was earlier today. Coming up the hill. Should go a little right early and then should start turning back to the left, but that's got to go.
Oh, it's so close to being really good.
Settle in here and just hit you a nice solid putt. Little right center. And nicely done.
That will settle him down. Had a 3-putt on his 9th hole of the day. And you'd hate to waste one on this par 5.
Tyrrell Hatton. Tee shot on the way at the 4th tee.
Fourth hole, this par 4 slides to the right-hand side. But you don't want to miss on that right-hand side. Everything tilts in that direction, so the water drains there. Looking for a jumper from this lie down in the Bermuda.
And this is to the right. This did not jump.
Rough is just joke.
And that could be in some trouble over there right. That's the one spot you don't want to miss. Oh, this is quite the play. Look at this shot. Easy ball, settle down. That was a much better shot than what that result's going to end up there for Hatton. Absolutely, that shot was much better than the result, but this one again, you got to be cautious of this speed coming down. This looks to be well judged. Well, that's nicely played right there, so he'll have that to drop only one shot. Well, the ball hit the tree on the right short and kicked backwards into the pine straw, which is how it kind of crawled up underneath of my Halloween costume. And now he settles in and knocks in a nice putt for bogey.
That is some sort of 5. I'll tell you what, he feels like $1 million right now.
Well left.
A lie, but yeah, not going to be too bad though if it catches a decent lie with that pin up front. And 115 for Hatton. This one here, ball could dive on him. This one's got to get up just a little bit. Not too bad from that lie. Uphill should work from left to right. Well, he gave this plenty of speed here. That one's going to need some change on that one.
Oh, confidently hold.
Pretty aggressive stroke.
This one up the left side.
Well, first cut turned out fine.
Yeah, 146 for his second shot. Wind back in his face slightly, but should be able to fly this all the way back to the hole if he chooses. And that one just kind of ballooned up on him a little bit. And this putt for Tyrrell Hatton on the way. He usually lets you know what he thinks and how he feels about shots. And the same here for Hatton, just a little cleanup work. And this started left, this is going left. This is going to be in the penalty area.
Well, I think we saw Brooks Koepka hit down there earlier.
Now you're really struggling. Going to make bogey, but now he's really bringing double, possibly triple bogey into play.
Yeah, it's going from bad to worse.
Not an easy opportunity here. And now that one's going to, oh, it's going to reach. Oh, man, I thought that was short the whole way.
Well, a very tough triple to swallow there for Tyrrell Hatton. Hatton with his tee shot.
Yeah, just trying to bounce back after the triple bogey. This one's in good shape for Tyrrell Hatton, trying to get a birdie here at the par 5.
While they do that, the man who just had that decision on his own is hitting his second at 8.
From 273, trying to just blaze one up there close to the green. That one's a little left there. May not be a bad leave.
2 under for Jason Day. Now Hatton.
Sit ball.
Bouncing his third at the 8th.
Very good.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, these guys can get it in at, you know, 1 over or even par, and, you know, they get out early tomorrow and suddenly they're way back in this golf tournament.
You know, he can hit it high enough for sure if he wanted to try to attack a little bit, but this on the same line as Adams. 2 good shots. Couldn't come at a more opportune time for Tyrrell Hatton than right now. Easy now. Oh, and that was not what he wanted to do there, trying to finish on something positive.
Hatton for par. All right. All right.